it's time to solve the exercise. But before that, what we have to do? We'll say the prayer, then we'll start our class, okay? All of you close your eyes, join your hands and say the prayer along with me, okay? Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Pashantaye. Yes. Yes, students, we have completed the lesson Galileo Galilei. We have learned about what are the discoveries are made by the Galileo and what is astronomy, who is astronomer, these all things we discussed. So, can you tell me the name of one Indian astronomer? Just we recall the previous classes, okay? Just revise it. Tell me the Indian astronomer name. I have gave you the answer in the previous class. One name, tell me. There are many astronomers in our India. I am asking you only one astronomer name. Can you tell me? Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta is the Indian astronomer. And what is heavenly bodies? That is also I told you. Natural objects which are visible in the sky, that we call it as the heavenly bodies. An example for the heavenly bodies are moon, planets, earth, etc. Yes. And what is astronomy? What is astronomy? Astronomy is the branch of science which deals about the space. Isn't it? The discoveries and the studies about the space, means sky, planet, that we all call it as the astronomy. Okay, shall we solve the exercise now? All of you open page number 29. Come, let us talk about this story. Let us talk about this story. The first main, some sentences given below are not true. Correct them and write them down. Discuss the points with your partner. Means you need to discuss these statements. The first one, learned men have always believed that the earth moved around the sun. Is it true or false? Not true. The answer is not true. The first main A1 answer is not true, means this statement is false. Then what is the correct statement? What did the learned man thought? It is there in your textbook. Search it out and write the correct sentence. Coming to the second one, the first telescope ever made was invented by Lippershey. True or a false? Who invented the telescope first time? First telescope who invented? It is Lippershey. Later on, the Galileo discovered the telescope. So this statement is true. The B1 is true. Coming to the C, Galileo thought a telescope would help him in his studies. Galileo thought that he discovered the telescope, it will be useful for his studies. Is it true? Yes. True. Next, fourth one. Galileo watched the heavenly bodies in the clear night sky. Galileo watched the heavenly bodies in the clear night sky. Yes, true. You can see the heavenly bodies during night time only. That too in the clear sky. Can you see the heavenly bodies in the daytime? No? Yes. Next, coming to the fifth one. Venice also turned the looking tube towards the night sky. Yes, when the Galileo went to the Venice and he showed the tube, looking tube means telescope, the people of the Venice were turned that looking tube into the sky. True. They also tried practically, the people of Venice. So true. Coming to the F. E we have written here. F. Galileo went on improving his telescopes. Yes, step by step he went on improving the telescope. True. Next, G. Copernicus had already said what Galileo was saying. Long ago, the Copernicus was already said the statement about the earth and sun. Yes, true. Next, H. The church set Galileo free. The church set Galileo free because it finally agreed with his ideas. True or not true? The church agreed with the Galileo's ideas finally? No, the church never agreed for the Galileo's idea. They gave the punishment to the Galileo. So, the statement H1 is not true. Is it clear? Yes. Coming to the second main, talk to your partner about the points. Talk to your partner about the points raised in these questions and then write down what you said. Means question answers are there. So if you read the lesson means you will find out the answers. The first question is, how is our knowledge about the earth different from the knowledge of people, even learned men some 400 years ago? Next, second question, who corrected people's thinking about our earth in the 17th century? Who corrected people's thinking during the 17th century? It is there in your textbook. You also search it and write roughly in your rough book. I will send you these all answers to your WhatsApp number. Okay. Next, coming to the grammar. Focus on grammar. Here, coming to the grammar part. Rewrite the first sentences of a paragraph 2 in 3 sentences. Here, from the paragraph 2, they have given some sentences. You need to complete that. What is there in the paragraph 2? A man. Here, a man means they have given about the leper shed. So, I will write it here. A man called Lippershade a native of the Holland, a native of the Holland, invented the telescope. Invented the telescope. Invented the telescope. Next, B. He invented the telescope in the year. He invented the telescope in the telescope makes distant objects appear to be near, and magnified several times over. Okay. These all you need to write down in your textbook first. Okay. These are the answers in the grammar part. Next, coming to the in that sub question is there. Rewrite these sentences in 2 sentences. Each sentence must have 7 words. Means each sentence must have 7 words. You need to write a sentence by 7 words. Yes. Galileo's was the first telescope that was ever turned towards the stars. How we will write it? Here I will write the answer. Galileo first turned his telescope towards the stars. This is the answer. Next, B. No one invented the telescope. No one invented the telescope before him. Okay. These are the answers. Next, coming to the turn the page number 31. Reorder the jumble words to make a sentences. 17 words are given below. For the last 2 words only clues are given. Make a sentence using these words. Here they have given how many words? 17 words. Earth but include trip on expensive. Does free the living? Is it around sun? Like dash, E dash and Y dash means here the answer will be living on earth is the 4th main answer I am writing here. Living written the sentence and the blanks which they have given in your textbook. These are the answers every year. Okay, copy it. Next, this is the in the fourth main A1. Next B. Read your sentence to your partner. You have to read this sentence. Next C. What does the word it refer to? What does the word it refer to? It refers to living on the earth. Here it refers to living on the earth. Living on the earth. ಇಲ್ಲಿ it ಅಂತ ಯಾವುದು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? It refers to living on the earth. D1. Which word in your sentence should you emphasize? Read the sentence again, stressing this word. Free trips every year around the sun. Free trips every year around the sun. E1. Did you get the joke? How many free trips have you made so far? How many free trips have you made so far? ಅಂದ್ರೆ free trip ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೂ? Here I will write the D and E answers. Okay, that I will send you. Next, coming to the pronunciation part. When you say the following words, you stress the third syllable from the end syllable. Here, the word is there, astronomy. So, they have given separately. How you need to write is here as tron O-N-Y. How we will read this word? Do not stress the consonant sound in the syllable. Stress the vowel sound. Practice saying these words. Practice saying. Here you know vowels and consonant. Do not stress the consonants. Astronomy. Here A and O is the vowels. You have to give the stress to the vowels. Astronomy. Astronomy. Nomi. Here we have given the stress for the nomi. Like that. Astrology. Astrology. Biology. Here we are giving stress to the vowel that is O. You know vowels that is A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels. You need to stress the vowels here and do not stress the consonants. Biology. Biology. Next, geology. Geology. Philosophy. Next, democracy. Democracy. Physiotherapy. Physiotherapy. Next, democracy. Democracy. And next, plutocracy. Plutocracy. Okay, these are the words we are stressing with the vowels. Okay. Next, children, sixth main, word formation with the suffixes. You know that what are suffixes and what are the prefixes. Okay. Before if you add the words before the word means that we call it as the prefixes. If you end some words at the end of the word, that we call it as the suffixes. Here the suffixes are ER and IST. They have given ER and IST. Okay. Now say the words for a different kinds of scientists. Stress the third syllable from the end. You need to tell the different scientist name. That is example, astronomy, Democrat. Next, autocracy. Autocracy, we call it as the autocracy, means autocrat. Next, sociology. Sociology. Sociology, we call it as the socialist. Socialist. Socialist is the main. Sociology ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Socialist. Next, psychology. 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 Psychologist. 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 Psychology ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Psychologist. So these are the answers. Next, coming to the seventh one, write a paragraph on the telescope using the ideas in the text. Work with your partner and fill in the blanks. Write down the appropriate words in the blanks. This is your homework. So you need to write down this paragraph. The title is the telescope. You need to write about the telescope by using these clues. You will do it. Complete these all the exercises. Okay, children. We'll meet you in the next